Owls come in variable sizes and are typically night hunters. These night predators have exceptional hearing and extraordinary vision that helps them judge distances. Owls have broad wings with specialized feather structures that reduces turbulence, allowing them to fly silently through the forest. They mainly prey on game birds, rabbits, and other rodents. Generally, when an owl attacks their prey, they will grasp the head in its talons, and with the special ability to swivel their toes, will break the neck. After removing the head of the animal, they will eat it on the spot. With larger owls, they will take it to a certain perch to be torn apart and consumed. Because their eyes are fixed in their sockets and cannot move, owls have the ability not to only twist their heads left to right, but can also turn their head nearly upside down. On the night of June 18, 1934, several people were attacked by an owl that swooped down and hovered in front of their faces, flapping its wings and trying to get at their eyes. After several victims had their face gashed open, a vigilante committee was formed, armed with an assortment of weapons, set out to find the culprit. Later, the curator at the Bronx Zoo suggested it might have been a screech owl. Barred owls is a large and stocky raptor with large black eyes and a round tail. They can grow up to 25 inches long and weigh up to 3 pounds. The barred owl is also known as a hoot owl because of its series of 8 hoots. These owls will sometimes use an abandoned nest from other birds, including squirrel nests. Barred owls like nesting in old dense forests in southern states, but because of the increased loss of their habitats, they have adapted to life in the suburbs. Barred owls have adapted so well in human environments. They are reproducing faster than in their native habitat. They have also been known for snatching up puppies and cats in suburbs. Twice in the month of January of 1995 in Corinth, south central Maine, barred owls swooped down and snatched up dogs that were being walked by their owners. One was a 20-pound poodle. Unfortunately, the barred owl is the most dangerous to humans because of its easily stimulated demeanor. Hikers walking in woods colonized by barred owls are regularly assaulted. Another reason that makes barred owls so dangerous to their victims is their ability to fly low through forests without making a sound. When attacking a human, they will clamp down on the person's head with their powerful sharp claws and squeeze. The different shapes of birds' feet reflect their life manner. Seagulls' feet are web-shaped for swimming, where the feet of an owl, which are able to swivel, are generally designed for grabbing and killing prey. Bird beaks varies from species to species. A woodpecker's beak is specially shaped for chiseling, while a raptor's beak are hooked shaped for tearing apart flesh. There are not as many reported bird attacks from large raptors in the past as there are today. But because of human development, many of these predators have been forced to increase their colonizations in urban areas and cities, forcing encounters between these dangerous raptors and man. There are two eagles found in North America, the bald eagle and the golden eagle. Even though similar in equivalence, these eagles are not closely related. The female eagle is 1/3 larger than the male. The more dominant eagle chick will exert aggression towards the weaker siblings. These huge birds of prey have binocular sight and excellent color vision. They can spot a small mammal 2 miles away and can carry away up to 15 pounds. If the prey is too heavy to lift, the eagle will dismember it and cart away pieces. The golden eagle is known for skinning larger prey, leaving the skeleton intact. The more bolder golden eagle will attack prey weighing up to 65 pounds. Eagles usually kill their prey by puncturing their talons into the head and neck of the prey as they swoop it away. With larger prey, eagles will kill it with multiple talon lesions to the back and ribs, causing internal and fatal injury. In 1895, a large eagle attacked 2 boys, 11 and 13, in San Francisco. The eagle mainly targeted the smaller boy, knocking him down repeatedly, tearing at him. The eagle had horribly mutilated the child's face, including ripping out the child's eyes. Another incident took place in Somerset, Kentucky, when a large bald eagle with a 10-foot wingspan swooped down onto a group of children and snatched up a 50-pound 8-year-old boy. But because of all the other children screaming and yelling, the bird let go of the child from the air and onto his head, knocking the boy unconscious. A British female air glider was participating in a flying competition in Australia in 2007 when she was attacked by 2 wedge-tailed eagles at 8,200 feet up in the air. The raptors suddenly swooped down and began clawing at her head and face. Between 2010 and 2012, people were being attacked for no apparent reason by golden eagles in 2 different villages located in China. The Australian Associated Press reported that within a 2-month period, a wedge-tailed eagle viciously attacked 2 people in 2016. One of the victims was a boy who was attacked at Alice Springs Wildlife Park. A couple of months later, another eagle attacked and hospitalized an experienced female staff member at the Gold Coast Wildlife Sanctuary by tearing off part of her lip and face. A hawk is considered a medium-sized bird of prey, which is equipped with a long tail for steering. They usually hunt from a concealed perch with sudden dashes onto their prey. A red-tailed hawk is one of North America's most common hawks with a wingspan of 5 feet in length. They have been known to be bold enough to steal prey from much larger raptors like the bald eagle. Red-tails are an opportunist hunters and ones that roost in cities will prey on pigeons, rats, and domestic pets. Unfortunately, these hawks often see man as a threat and will not hesitate to attack. They are capable of fast dives of 120 miles per hour and will swoop down, raking their large, sharp talons across the head of an individual that is considered a threat, causing serious injury. The Philadelphia Inquirer in the year 2000 carried a story about a red-tailed hawk that attacked a man while visiting a historical grave in Philadelphia. The bird assaulted the man as he was exiting his car on the 6-story parking garage. The bird ended up tearing off a piece of the man's ear, including leaving 2 talon marks on his head. Another red-tailed hawk in 2010 attacked multiple students in Connecticut, injuring several students and cutting open their scalps before they were able to take cover inside the school building. That same year in Bartlett, California, a billboard worker 60 feet high up on a catwalk was attacked by a red-tailed hawk. The attack occurred shortly after the worker noticed 2 baby hawks inside a nest along with a couple of headless rodents. The worker's head and face was sliced open from the bird's talons, sending him to the hospital for stitches. In 2017, a jogger, while running in a 5 km run, thought he was being attacked by a mugger with a knife, who he believed was stabbing him in the back. He realized it was a giant 1.5-pound Harris hawk that was trying to drag him off. The hawk ended up leaving 6-inch gashes onto the jogger's skull. In Newark, New Jersey, a telephone lineman for the New Jersey Bell Telephone Company came under attack by a couple of sparrowhawks while up on the telephone pole. The 2 hawks not only swooped down at the lineman, but also at children standing across the street watching the incident, chasing them away, screaming in terror. At one point, the lineman almost lost his footing and fell to his death, while the birds pecked at him. A spectator, seizing a shotgun, went to the roof of a nearby house and shot and killed the birds. According to the Chicago Tribune, 2008, a hawk attacked a 13-year-old girl as she was visiting Boston's Fenway Park during a school trip, cutting her scalp open and sending her to the hospital for treatment. Falcons are also considered a medium-sized raptor. A falcon has long, pointy wings for swift maneuvering and striking their prey in midair. Because of falcons being a territorial bird and their readiness to attack, along with their ability to cut through a spinal cord, makes them particularly a threat to humans. A bird believed to be a falcon attacked a Canadian lumberjack in 1927, swooping down upon him and pecking his face and head. The man became so exhausted from the assault that he nearly passed out before other workers, seeing the man covered in blood, came to the man's rescue. The crazed bird was eventually killed. In Queens, New York, August 7, 1941, for no apparent reason, a falcon crashed through the window of a house and ferociously attacked the owner, lacerating him with razor-sharp talons. Birds that live in cities may behave differently from other species that nest in rural areas. Conflicts between man and birds are difficult to manage because of social, political, and cultural attitude, making migration contentious because of people's significant differences in permissiveness of wildlife. Some plan of action may suggest to some people prejudiced perceptions towards wildlife in general. After the 2009 Hudson River incident, also known as the Miracle on the Hudson, when the pilot had to make an emergency landing on the river after it was struck by a group of birds, wildlife biologists at the JFK airport began culling hundreds of geese in order to prevent another plane collision. After killing 2 troublesome snowy owls in the area in 2013, animal organizations were outraged and brought lawsuits against the JFK airport authorities. In some countries, such as in India, when a bird attacks a human, the authorities are more sympathetic towards the aggressive bird than the human victim, because of the religious practices of honoring nature in that country. In Vancouver, Canada, crow attacks became so severe by the year 2019 that the Canadian Postal Service stopped all mail delivery for the safety of their postal carriers. But authorities refused to remove the aggressive birds, suggesting to victims to take alternative routes to avoid any interaction. Not all birds are aggressive. It seems certain birds that have behavioral problems may have had some experience that turned them aggressive towards humans. In many instances, certain aggressive birds have a clear history of past aggressive behavior, implying human conduct is not the problem. Many of these aggressive birds were already problematic before attacks on humans. In other cases, birds have become accustomed to receiving handouts from humans, become overly aggressive in receiving food. Worldwide urban residents are experiencing a growing frequency of encounters with wildlife due to the increasing urbanization and human intrusion of natural habitats. According to wildlife biologists, just a wild vegetation being tramped underfoot upsets the delicate ecological balance. Because of this realization, wildlife laws, along with substantial fines, have been put in place. This is why many bird societies have financed support for setting up and maintaining bird reservations.